Hello, listeners. This is Moz from the Book Boys podcasts. And in today's podcast, we will discuss the historical fiction book, Prisoner B-3087 by Alan Gratz. This book is about the story of Yannick, a Polish boy who grows up in the city of Krakow, Poland, and has to deal with the Nazis because he is Jewish. He is initially forced into a ghetto, a secluded part of the city that is dirty and is not allowed to leave. But then he gets forced out of the ghetto to work in several different camps, including a salt mine and a normal working camp. Now, although this book does exemplify the cruelty and merciless punishments the Nazis showed the Jews, Prisoner B-3087 is still a historical fiction piece, meaning that it may still have some flaws historically. Let's bring in Andrew Liu, a historical expert when it comes to books, to discuss some of these flaws and see whether they impact the learning a child can get from a book like this.
Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew, and I am happy to be here today on this podcast.
So, Andrew, what flaws do you think are present in this book?
Well, there are a few historical flaws in Prisoner B-3087 that are worth discussing. One major aspect is the timeline of events. While the book is based on true experiences, some details may be exaggerated or simplified to enhance the story. This can sometimes lead to confusion about the actual historical events and the experiences of those who had lived through them. Another area involves the portrayal of certain characters and their interactions. Some characters may represent broader groups of people, but their actions might not be entirely accurate to historical context. This can lead to a different perception of how individuals reacted during such a terrible time. While the book captures the essence of the harshness in camps, it might not fully convey the diverse experiences of Jewish people and others affected by the Holocaust. Not every experience can be shown in a single narrative, so it's essential for readers to understand that this is just one of many stories. Lastly, the emotional depth of the protagonist, Yannick, offers a personal touch, but it also may lead readers to believe that all Jewish children experience some intensity of trauma, when in reality, experiences varied widely based on location, family circumstance, and chance.
You're wrong and I don't like you.
Alright then, let's take this outside.
No, let's fight right now.
Ah!
So, fortunately, we lost Andrew, but we must keep going. Now that we went over the flaws of this book, let's see what is good about Prisoner B-3087 by Alan Gratz. The plot is very interesting and moves relatively fast with little to no filler. Each chapter makes you want to read more and more and more, and Gratz's style of writing makes you sympathize with Yannick so much, whether it is him losing his entire family at a pretty young age, or how most Jews are killed without reason. My favorite part of the book is when Yannick and other Jews are brought to a gas chamber, where Yannick and others think they will die and surrender to the Nazis. However, when he's brought into a shower room and thinks that gas will escape the showers, gas will not come out. Instead, water will come out, and the Jews were dying of thirst. This part invoked hope in both the reader's minds and the characters' minds as well. I would truly recommend this book for others, both as a fun read and a book to remind ourselves about the time of the Holocaust. Although this book may not be a full source of information, it could be a great way to interest yourself and others about the topic, and to give you a basis on what the Holocaust truly was for some Jewish children and teenagers. That's Moz from the Book Boys podcasts, signing out.